Good morning, everyone. Orion Communities, Neighborhoods and Helping Neighbors. They're going to have a 5K race, I guess it's a walk and a run, on Sunday, September 9th, beginning at 9 a.m. And that's going to be held at the University of Valley Forge in Charlestown Township Park. And that's the same location that Sister Lisa had her 5K last week. There will be prizes, music, free ice cream. They are raising funds for neighbors in need. 20% of the profits go to Phoenixville Community Health Foundation in honor of their 20th anniversary. Again, that's on Sunday, September 9th at 9 a.m. Bethel announcements. Bethel Baptist Church Pastor's Aid Ministry will have a wings and fish fry on Friday, August 24th from 12 p.m. until 4 p.m. The cost is $12, and it includes chicken wings or fish, 2 sides, a roll, and a drink. So again, that's on Friday, August 24th from 12 until 4 p.m. Anniversary committee information. A reminder that we will be having an all-states rally October 21st here at Bethel Baptist Church during the morning service. I'm excited to say that we have all but 14 states committed to. So 14, that's it. So we're asking that if you have not signed up for a state, please see someone from the committee. If you're on the committee, please stand. It's a simple gesture. We're just asking everyone to raise a minimum of $30, and it's going to help go towards the, $50 to go towards the 100-year anniversary committee. Again, that's on Sunday, October 21st, so please sign up. Also, committee members, there will be a brief meeting following service downstairs. And then as a reminder, we do have anniversary offering envelopes in the back of the pews. The assessment is $100, and that is going to be due for the annual day next May. Birthdays for this week. Today is the birthday of Sister Natasha Young. June 14th is the birthday of Sister June Boswell. And August 17th is the birthday of Brother C.J. Perry. Also, anniversary committee announcements. We're going to pause for Sister Rose to come up.
Good morning, church. Giving honor to God. I was up last week. Remember me last week? So you know we're doing lots of fundraisers for our 100th anniversary. Now this is going to be a fun FUN raiser. September 8th, write it down, we're going to have Painting with the Saints. September 8th, it's going to be $30. More details to follow. Okay? Thank you.
Also, this earring was found, so if you lost a gold hoop, okay, I found the owner. Those are all the announcements I have for this week. Have a blessed week. I'll turn it over to Pastor Coleman for further announcements.
Just a couple of additional announcements I want to share with you. We want to continue to keep up Trustee James Reed, who is here with us. Amen. Brother James Reed. And this family, this past Friday, we had the homegoing celebration for his sister here at the church. And we want to keep Trustee James Reed. We know that he and Sister Dahl work faithfully in the church, and so we want to keep them in our prayers. Reverend Gregory Thornton, he did the eulogy on Friday, and we want to let them know that they're not just here when they come to church, but they have a church family that surrounds them with love. And so we want to continue to keep Trustee James Reed and Sister Dahl Reed and the Allen family in our prayers. Amen? Amen. Some things we want to also recognize. Brother Jordan Perry, who greeted you with a smile when you came in, is part of a production called The Reprogramming of Jeremy. The subtitle is Can You Change Who You Really Are and Should You? And is based upon a play by Bobby Keniston. And as I look in the program and I look at the cast membership, it sees that Jordan is playing Gary, the hallway bully. That's the kind of acting that he does, because when you look at Jordan, you know he's not a bully, but he can play a bully. He's not a bully, but he can play a bully. So we celebrate his acting talents and his gifts. Amen. Stand up, Jordan. Amen, amen. And we celebrate young people in the arts. That's something that really is not emphasized, the arts and theater. But it is, I think, in the future, it is probably going to be one of the most powerful mediums to communicate to people. So you keep on keeping on, and you mold and shape that talent so that you can edify people and glorify God. Amen? Amen. Amen. We want to be mindful of also things that are taking place in our world. We are familiar with things going on in the church. But if we are God's people, we should have a global perspective in mind. And many of us are mindful of what's going on in Charlottesville, Virginia. And we are very mindful of what happened a year ago in Charlottesville, Virginia. And many times we come to situations like this and we kind of rehash old sayings about race and racism in our country. And I know it's like we don't want to talk about race and racism because you're in church. You shouldn't be talking about that. Let's talk about spiritual things. But in fact, if we are made in the image of God, if in fact that we are endowed with an air of dignity and respect for one another, then it is of concern for the church. How soon we forget that 40, 50 years ago it was a church that was active in the South that fought for civil rights that we now enjoy. And so the church has a holistic role in looking at the things that face us today. And we need to pray about that situation in Charlottesville, Virginia. You have people who are hateful, who don't like you because of your nationality, your ethnicity, and are actually gaining strength. And so we cannot stand idly by, but we need to be aware of what's going on in our society. And because we are God's people, and we are called to be salt and light. We are called to be changers of society, not just to sit back, but because we have the power, right? We have the power, we have the answer, and we say that. And so it doesn't make a difference if we just keep it here in the church, but our perspective is not shared with the community. So be prayerful about Charlottesville and pray that what happened last year does not return to Charlottesville, but let's be mindful and prayerful. We also need to be mindful of the fires on the West Coast and the floods on the East Coast. My wife and I, we were with the kids yesterday, and we were traveling down to Norristown. We had to make a U-turn because we saw a river right in front of us, and it just happened that quickly. So please be careful. And I hear the news reports that we're going to have some more rain this week. So please, if it looks like you can't cross over a roadway, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't take the risk. People die. Don't do it. Don't rush it. Go another way, or just don't go where you were going. It's not worth it. Again, in our world, remember listening to a report about a man who took a plane and crashed it. And he wasn't a terrorist. He was a disturbed young man. He was a disturbed young man. And so sometimes we're looking out here. We're looking out here, oh, was it terrorism? Was it terrorism? We're looking out here when we need to look in here, right in our own hometown. Right in our home situation. And so that I saw that kind of disturbed me when I heard that. We also have celebrations. We celebrate the fact that Deacon Richard Bearden and Deaconess Jackie Bearden, they were away and they're back with us. We celebrate that. Amen. We're glad when people get a chance to go away, but we're also glad when they get a chance to come back. Amen. So we thank God for that. We also want to celebrate I was talking to Trustee Anthony Brown and Sister Janet Brown about their granddaughter. Remember Zoe? Yeah. Well, Trustee Brown told me that Zoe's coming along. Yes, she is. Amen. So there's some things that we celebrate. It's not all gloomy. We come to celebrate also. So we're going to continue to keep Zoe on our prayer list. Amen. So we thank God for that. Also, before I take my seat, Bible study and prayer meeting this coming Wednesday. I believe we're on Romans chapter 9. Romans chapter 9? All right. Romans chapter 9. We want you to come out 7:15, come out 6:15, and get a medical checkup with Aim for Healthy Ways. And get that medical checkup, get your body right, and then stay with us and get your spirit right. Amen? Amen. So 6:15, Aim for Healthy Ways. 7:15, we have our Bible study and prayer meeting coming from Paul's epistle to the Romans, Romans chapter 9. God bless you, and God keep you.